Right now, you can fly across the planet in 12 hours. Your ancestors? It took them 60,000 years just to walk out of Africa. No maps, no roads, no cars, just two legs and pure guts. Today, we're tracing the wildest journey in human history. How we went from walking barefoot to flying business class. 200,000 years ago, humans had exactly one mode of transport: their feet. Imagine yourself walking through a desert, no water bottle, no sunscreen, just sand for miles and the sun trying to kill you. Now imagine a dense jungle instead. Every rustling leaf could be dinner, or you could be dinner. Humans could actually outlast almost every animal on Earth, not with speed, but with endurance. A cheetah tops out at 70 miles an hour for about 30 seconds. But you? You could walk 20 miles a day, every single day, for weeks without stopping. That's how our ancestors crossed entire continents. Not fast, just relentless. Compare that to now. You can cover 20 miles in under 20 minutes on a highway. No GPS back then. Ancestors read the stars, the sun, and the shape of the land to find their way. Now your phone tells you exactly where to turn, down to the meter. One wrong turn back then didn't mean a detour. It could mean death from starvation, thirst, or a predator you never saw coming. For over 190,000 years, walking was the only way humans moved. Then something changed everything. Around 6,000 years ago, humans looked at wild horses and thought, what if I just rode that? Horse domestication was basically the first speed upgrade in human history. Suddenly, a week-long walk became a 2-day ride. Camels came next, the original desert cruisers, built to survive where humans alone couldn't. Imagine trekking across the Sahara. Without a camel, you're basically walking into an oven. With one, water and supplies could last for days, across terrain that killed the unprepared. Then came the wheel, and travel was never the same again. Carts meant you could finally bring your stuff with you: food, tools, even your family. Compare that to today, where your car has cup holders, AC, and a playlist for the ride. Animals and wheels didn't just move people faster, they connected the world. But land could only take you so far. Oceans were the next great wall, so humans built rafts, simple logs tied together, and pure hope. Imagine yourself on that raft. No compass, no radio, just open water in every direction, one storm, and that hope disappears fast. Eventually, rafts became boats, boats became ships, and ships became empires. By the 1400s, sailors were crossing entire oceans using nothing but wind and the stars. A trip across the Atlantic took 2 to 3 months. 2 to 3 months. Today, a flight across that same ocean takes 7 hours. You could watch 2 movies and land. Sailors back then dealt with scurvy, storms, and running out of food halfway through. You? You deal with turbulence and bad in-flight Wi-Fi. Water once divided the world. Now it's just something we fly over. On land, humans kept pushing too. Dirt paths slowly became actual roads. The Romans built over 250,000 miles of roads. Some still exist today. Then in the 1800s, someone said, what if we just put an engine on it? The train didn't just speed things up. It changed how people thought about distance. A journey that took explorers a full year on foot now took railway passengers a single week. Imagine yourself boarding a train for the very first time, this loud, smoking machine faster than any horse alive. Then came the car, and suddenly, travel became personal. No schedule, no tracks, just you and the open road. And then in 1903, 2 brothers changed everything again. Humans could finally fly. The sky stopped being a limit and became a highway. Within just 100 years, we went from walking 20 miles a day to flying 500 miles an hour. Let that sink in. 100 years. after 200,000 years of walking. Let's talk about what actually got easier. Back then, food for the journey meant hunting it yourself. Now, food for the journey means a vending machine at the airport. Back then, shelter meant finding a cave before it got dark and hoping nothing else lived there. Now shelter means a hotel booking app and free breakfast. Back then, sickness on the road could be a death sentence, with 0 doctors for hundreds of miles. Now there's a pharmacy every few blocks and a hospital a phone call away. Back then, getting lost could mean never being found again. Now getting lost just means Google Maps recalculating every single risk our ancestors faced daily. We solved one invention at a time. So next time you're annoyed about a delayed flight, remember someone once walked for months through deserts and jungles with 0 guarantee they'd survive the trip. We went from fearing the horizon to booking a window seat to see it. Every road, every ship, every plane, it's built on thousands of years of humans just trying to get from A to B. And honestly, we're not done. Someday, how ancestors traveled might include a story about you flying to Mars. Drop a comment with the wildest trip you've ever taken and subscribe because we're just getting started.